Welcome back to Little Pieces of the Evening for the females. But it's perfect. Alright, my little TCL, Scorpion72. I'm going to bring you the Age of Ultron review from Avengers 2. Actually, I should say it the other way. Avengers 2 Age of Ultron review. So, I was going to bring this last week, but I wanted to see the movie twice. Just to make sure I got everything in par and everything and stuff like that. So, for those of you who have seen the movie, I'm pretty sure you have your own opinions. For those of you who haven't, I'm sure you listen to other people's opinions. And now we come down to what I think about the whole movie. Actually, I enjoyed it a lot. A lot more action in this movie. And it's really well paced. Basically, you have like, action, dialogue type thing. It follows in that pattern literally. It really does follow that pattern. If for those who have seen it twice in a row, you realize that it falls in that pattern. Without giving away any spoilers, it's really well done. It sets up premises more towards like what's coming in the way for everybody, for which path they're gonna go on and stuff like that. There's certain things I didn't really like aspects of characters that don't make it in the movie, because big budget movies like this, a lot of characters survive, don't survive. A lot of people know at the beginning. Some of the people that the person that I really thought was surprising was like, okay, I didn't understand that, because he could have been used for a lot longer throughout the movie, but I guess it had the reasons. And of course, the end, I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, I don't know the reason for that. I heard there's 2 versions of that ending series, the ultimate ending. Probably show up on DVD, Blu-ray type thing at the end of the year when, they want to make the Christmas sales. So, overall, I enjoyed the movie. Some people are saying there's no plot to it. I don't know where I'm reading that and where I see that there was no plot. There was a plot if you paid attention, and the direction of where Ultron wanted to go was pretty much straightforward, but not right forthcoming at the beginning. But you really had to listen to catch on to where it was heading to. But it really seemed like it was a doomed situation for them either way. Other thing I find is that a lot of the movie, like, if you look at the other passing, for those of you who didn't see the first Avengers, you don't really need to see the first Avengers, other than the fact to find out where the scepter comes from. I find that a lot of it is more, believe it or not, you really need to watch Captain America Winter Soldier, because there's a lot of references from when from the beginning as to where they're going with what happened and the whole thing with SHIELD and Hydra, to the party when Steve Rogers is talking in the party to a certain someone. I don't want to spoil it in case you guys haven't seen it. There's reference to that, and even towards the end too, it's like there's a lot of reference like to the whole Captain America Winter Soldier. So that plays, I think Captain America Winter Soldier plays plays some more importance before you see this movie. Of course, Captain America Winter Soldier being kind of like the last movie that came out, I think, last year. But he came out early on last year, but it's really, you need to really see Captain America Winter Soldier to it really combines everything that's happening in this movie type thing. And then you can go forward from there. Even afterwards, it's like you're gearing, which I'm happy for, because, for a guy with a frisbee as a weapon, as Ultron kind of says, yeah, it really like, it has a big importance to that. Overall, really well done. A lot of action, a lot of cool sequences and stuff like that. Of course, this time, Marvel fashion. There's end credit surprises. Midway credit surprises actually is what you really need to look for. There's not really much of the end credits as they normally do. They normally do two parts, but this time around it's mostly a major one. And it's not really that big of a spoiler. Some people say it's spoilers, but really it's kind of like we know what's coming, because like about 2 months ago with the announcement, we know where they're heading with this franchise. We know what the pretty much the end game, or at least from now to 2019, we know where they're going, what direction they're going in. So it's just a matter of like how they're going to bring it about. We know they're going to get there. We don't know how, what direction they're really going to get there, but how they're going to bring it out is really the big question. That's more of a big surprise than anything else. Like right now they're starting to film Captain America Civil War, and the cast members already announced. Pretty much consists of people, the cast members from Avengers 2, and yeah, and Captain America Winter Soldier. All those guys are pretty much combined into this whole story. Even from, believe it or not, even from the Incredible Hulk there, the Hulk movie that came out, not the first one by Ang Lee, but the other one, the second one, there's even pretty much people from there integrated into this Civil War storyline. So that should be quite interesting. But I think the main that's going to be another turning point, but I think the other turning point is going to be when Thor Ragnarok comes out. That's going to be the major turning point for this whole direction they're going in, which it will affect it. But like I said before, from what I've seen in the interviews, the Infinity War is supposed to be basically it's a combined story, even though it's breaking in part 1 and part 2, but it's also kind of like a standalone story on its own. So those of you who read the comics, Thanos has his in one story he has the Infinity Quest, and the other one you have the Infinity Gauntlet story. So I'm thinking is that they're kind of separating in that kind of form. It's too bad because it's a major character that needs to be in this story, and due to copyright, I should just say straight out, I don't see them getting him. And yeah, this shiny dude is really needed. Who they're gonna have to replace that person, I don't know, but this character played a major part in this whole storyline. And maybe for them having it so far out, maybe it gives them an opportunity to try and grab that character to throw into the story. But without that character, I'm not sure who they can put in that place of the certain surfer dude that they need to have in this storyline to make this all come about. If they pull off with somebody else, that'd be really cool. But we'll have to wait and see. So overall, I give this movie, I'd say like 4 out of 5 stars. A few little things I didn't really like about it, but overall, I really enjoyed it. Seeing it for 2 times in a row, you really catch on to what's really going on and stuff like that. Because sometimes you're just so caught up in the hype. The first time you see it, like you're watching everything is new. But seeing it for a second time, you really focus on like everything is new still, but you really focus on like what's happening, the story, where they're going, how it all blends in, and you pick up on the little key things that people are saying, like Veronica. Like when you first hear Veronica, you're like, what the hell is Veronica? Let alone Veronica is a reference to Hulkbuster armor, and then you have Friday, which is which is a reference to Tony Stark's new armor that you see mostly at the end. That's not really big spoiler things. I'm not trying to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it yet, but you should go see it. It's really well done. Joss Whedon knows how to do like character interaction, as well as like he's gotten a lot better with integrating like the action with all that, like compared to the first one to this one. It's really you're not gonna be bored or lingering or just wondering what's gonna happen next or when's the next action. It's really it's smooth. Like you don't even know that 2 hours plus pass by. So it's really well done. All right, so that's my review of Avengers. Avengers 2 Age of Ultron review. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, as I always say, my little TCLs, keep playing. Until then, the power is mine.